Hi there everyone, Be Fire Tarot here to do your very first full year tarot reading. So I just kind of wanted to preface your reading with an explanation as to how it's going to work. So very quickly, I will be drawing 4 cards and as needed clarifying cards. However, for your year tarot reading, okay, I'm going to divide it up. First card is going to be for the first 6 months. Second card is going to be for the next 6 months. Then you're going to have a third card that will give you kind of a theme for the year. And then your fourth card is going to be your guidance, your main advice for the year, and see where that takes us. And then I'll pull clarifying cards as well and as needed. So with that in mind, we will do your reading for you. But one small thing I wanted to let you guys know is I do accept donations, and donations, you will find a button on my homepage channel, okay? And if you just kind of scroll all the way over, you'll see a little bitty donate button. If you're on my homepage, you'll see a small donate button on the bottom right hand corner of my channels page. So I appreciate your help, guys. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. So here we go. Hi, Sagittarius. Thanks for hanging in there through my intro. And here we go. We are going to do your 2021 annual reading. Okay, so like we talked about in the intro, first card is your first 6 months, second card, second 6 months, then you have your year card, and then any advice that you really need to be aware of. So here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got in 2021 for you in the cards. All right, Sagittarius, we start out with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, for the first 6 months. Okay, so for the first 6 months of 2021, Sagittarius, I kind of feel like you are going to be in a situation, or you're going to really focus your first 6 months on becoming financially stable. So Sagittarius, if 2020 was just a wrecked year and it put you in a bad place financially, I think at this point you're really looking to get that financial stability back and to focus on budgeting, focus on expanding your skill set, or whatever it is that's going to help you get to that financial stability in 2021. So I really feel like this is going to be a great start to your 2021. Okay, so for the second 6 months, and here let me just show you for the first 6 months, sorry about that, guys. This is your Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and although a female, keep in mind tarot is gender neutral. They don't, it just because it's a queen doesn't mean that we're talking about a female mindset or anything like that. This is just a card that represents a lot of different things. And for you, Sagittarius, for 2021, I really believe it's focusing on being in a financial stable situation throughout the year, and I think that's your goal for the first 6 months. Now your second 6 months here, you get the 5 of Swords. Okay, and with this card, you are, I believe, throughout the second 6 months of 2021, you're going to find that you're in a position again and again to kind of beat the odds, so to speak. So as the year progresses on, you're going to find you're impressing yourself, you're impressing those around you, you're triumphing over things that you normally wouldn't any other time, but things just kind of seem to happen to you and in your situations where you're like, gosh, I just got that by the skin of my teeth. And you're going to find that you're doing that again and again throughout the second part of the year. And you'll be, glad that we were able, that things are just going to, like, for example, you are going to maybe what keeps coming in my mind is so hard to kind of translate from here out what the messages that I get coming in for you guys, Sagittarius. But I kind of feel like, say you're going to go on a trip, okay, and everything is going wrong that morning, and you're going to miss your flight or your train or your ride or whatever. You're going to miss it, and so you're like, oh my God, and you're going to take off, and you're going to be like, halfway there, you're going to have this mindset of, oh my God, I'm just not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. And maybe you miss it. Okay. But here's the great part. whatever ride you do get actually ends up being better. Something good comes out of that missed opportunity. And I see that happening for you throughout the second 6 months of 2021. So Sagittarius, don't always think that because it didn't happen the way you had to have it at that time, or the way you needed it to, that it's going to end badly, because it's not. It looks like it's going to come out okay. So here we go. Your annual card of the year. Okay, so your theme card, so to speak, is going to be the 10 of Wands. Okay, now Sagittarians, I really want you to think about this in terms of, if this is your theme card, which it is, okay, it's a 10 of Wands, so it's a completion card. What you need to kind of focus on throughout this entire year of 2021 is going to be maybe letting yourself have a little less responsibility, okay? Maybe setting down your stresses more often, letting things go so that you don't feel all this pressure all the time, okay? Because some of that pressure, and I would probably say most of it, is all self-inflicted, okay? It's not always coming from outside resources. Sometimes it just comes from you. So Sagittarians, I really want you to think throughout the year that you don't always have to be the yes person, okay? You can say no. You don't always have to pursue what others think you need to pursue. Sometimes you can just pursue your own wishes, wants, and desires. Sometimes I think because you do put all this pressure on yourself and all this responsibility, sometimes you just need to take a step back and get a little R&R. So as a theme card, it's a great idea to really start maybe relaxing a little bit, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, and the overall advice for the year of 2021, guys, is going to be the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So as you're going throughout your year and as things happen for you, be aware throughout 2021 to not leave people out of these actions, responsibilities, goals. If you're in a partnership, if you are a head of a family, if you are a roommate, if you are a boyfriend, girlfriend, if you are doing a life that you want and you have other people to consider, really be mindful of it, because what you'll end up doing is making them feel like they're left out, making them feel like their opinion doesn't count, or making them feel like you don't care about their opinion. So Sagittarians, really think about that as the year goes on, and everything that you do, really consider the other person. I know that you're a doer. You get out there, you get things done, and you find your goal, and you're like, I'm going to go and go and go. And sometimes it doesn't even occur to you to think about other people around you. But I think this year, your guidance card or your advice card is saying, be aware not to let others feel like they're left out and don't count. Okay, so just take an extra second, talk to them, communicate a little bit more, and it will go a long way. Okay, guys, so I will pull just 1 or 2 additional clarification cards to see if there's anything else all of my Sagittarians need to know for 2021. Okay, guys, so just a quick shuffle, and let's see if there is any other advice or information that the cards have for you guys that's going to be beneficial or helpful to you to think about in 2021. So here we go. Let's see here. Anything else for our Sagittarians for 2021, please? Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles. So again, while you're very, very focused on becoming financially stable, understand that if someone is being generous with you, really express your gratitude. But if you are in an opportunity where you can be generous with others, whatever it may be, whether it's money, time, attention, whatever it is, I think the cards here are saying be generous, okay? And allow others to be generous with you, okay? Okay, so we also have the King of Cups here. So while you're setting down your burdens and you're being mindful of not leaving others out, I think what ends up happening is you see what impact you have when you don't leave others out and when you don't put so much responsibility on yourself. You kind of start seeing the effects of that on your world around you. And I think it's a great thing, okay? And then, of course, you have your Temperance card. So with the Temperance card for 2021, I kind of feel like when things don't go your way, or if you miss a deadline, or you miss a project, or you don't get that, thing that you really wanted, or that deal, or whatever it is, Temperance shows up and kind of gives you a guide and says, you know what, take a deep breath, be patient. Maybe it doesn't come the way you want. Maybe it doesn't come in the time frame you want, but it will come. So hang in there, be patient, and work on other things as you're waiting for that to occur, okay? So Sagittarians, I really hope you enjoyed your annual reading, and stay tuned. Your January 15th through the 31st reading will be coming up very soon. Okay, guys, I appreciate you watching. Please drop a comment and give me a thumbs up if you liked your video, and I will be back very soon. Thanks.